Hello everyone, it's Farket here, and in this video I'm going to show you through Cave 2. I've done a cave exploration guide in about 2 years. Now I'm starting through the entrance of the main Cannibal village. Cave 2 is the cave that's got the modern axe, Timmy's toy part, a cassette tape, and a few other things. Now what I'm going to use to brighten it up is not console commands or the ultimate cheat menu because they tend to overdo it. Here's an example. It adds like this over-the-top gamma and it makes it actually quite hard to recognize where you are. So I might add a smidge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use NVIDIA filters instead. So you can see what I'm doing without it being too confusing about where you are. There's one of the passengers. There's another one. There's some booze here, a spray can and a suitcase. Now remember, with caves, one of the perks of them is that stuff always respawns when you go in and out, except the chainsaw, I think. Now, as you're coming down here, this is where the map and the compass are. This spot here, I think it's around here. This is where you go to if you're knocked out. You get knocked unconscious, you get dragged here, and you climb out there as the main Cannibal village. Now I'm going to keep going down here. These are actually fingers. I used to think they were teeth. I think a few people did. Some water there, no items around here. This you can actually jump down. There's some guts and stuff here. I think there's some sticks. Nope. There used to be. Skulls and stuff. You always find skulls and a few sticks lying through caves. Now there's one cannibal here. He's a skinny. I've got one hit kill on. Now if you go that way, it takes you to where Timmy's toy part is, but I never go that way because it's confusing. This way leads to the modern axe, so I've kind of got a system I go this way. In here, you're better off using something heavier than that. There's one piece of rope. There used to be a magazine in here, but I think they moved it to the end game. We came in this way. Up there where the skull light is, there's 3 snacks here. You should always grab them, eh? It's a good little stash there. So keep going. A lot of the places through here you have to crouch to get through. And there's a butts. You can kill them if you want. There's no point to it, unless you're getting revenge for something. Coming down here, you come to like a crossroads. Down here leads to somewhere very dangerous and unrewarding. Here leads to the modern axe and 2 skinny cannibals. Now you can actually sneak up on them a lot of the time. And you should probably burn their bodies. Where's the other one? There he is. And see these cases here, there's about 6 or 7 of them scattered all about. When you hit them, there's cloth in them. These all respawn too when you save and exit. There used to be rope here too. It's no longer here. There's some coins and cash there. But yeah, I'll show you the modern axe. A little tricky to find if you're not used to it. But it's just down there. Look for the hanging skull lamp and the rope. Without the lighter, it kind of stands out a lot easier, doesn't it? So you might want to put away your light source. Oh, kick the chair down there. This is a very long rope, so don't let go or fall down here. Also, don't come down here if you haven't killed the cannibals, because they'll chase you down here. They don't take much fall damage, if any. Once you get to the bottom, there's some sticks here, if that's what you're into. But as you come in, this is the main secret stash room. You got an outfit here, you got meds here, modern arrows, some cloth, dynamite. This dynamite here doesn't respawn, so whatever you take, it won't respawn back. I don't know why that is, but it's just the way it is. Lots of circuit boards too. There's modern arrows there, cloth, more modern arrows. And this is where the modern axe is. It's on top of this box here. That's it there. And just a few like story items and that, objects and stuff. Electrical tape, there's 2 pieces. And about 2 or 3 pieces of rope. And some more dynamite and cans of soda. So this is actually quite a good place to go to stock up on stuff. Paintbrush, story item, doesn't store anywhere. Red paint, and there's this item here. It's a story item. I'm not going to discuss the story items because it's not really part of what I'm trying to do here. But yeah, very good room. It's just a pain to get to because you have to go down the rope and you have to climb all the way back up. It takes a long time. Now if you're new to the game and you find a story item, it doesn't go in your inventory, it's not here. Turn the filter off for this. It goes in the back of the survival guide, so you go right to the back into notes, and it will be there. That's the thing we just found. A paintbrush, Bible, and cross don't store anywhere. They just disappear. That entrance/exit that we came through, that's probably the second best. This one down here is by far the fastest, but I find that one easier to work with because you pass the 3 snacks and it's in the main Cannibal village. It's a bit easier to find, but it depends what you're building too. So there's more of these cloth cases here. You can use these to farm cloth. Also, enemies don't respawn in caves. Once you kill them, they should stay dead. In rare occasions, they do glitch back in. If you come down here, some sticks, and then we come outside. Now this is the easiest entrance / exit. If I go this way, follow this path, it takes me to the Lakeside Cannibal village here. There's that big lake that a lot of people like to build in the middle of. So an easy way to find it is you just aim for the trees, follow the road. It's hard to see because there's a lot of trees and shrubs in the way, but you'll get through it. And we go back inside. Cave 2 isn't very big, though it's one of my favourite ones, mainly because there's so many good supplies in it. Easy to navigate too. So as we come to here, this is like a junction, so you got right, straight ahead and left. Right is where we were, where the Modern X was, just over there where the light's flashing. If you go left here, this is a supply room basically. There's no enemies in here. There's some decent goodies, I think. I'll probably come in here once or twice in a game. I don't know. Go up along the sledge and then there's some booze, suitcases, and a bunch of other things. Booze is often in the wall too, so like there. That was, oh, there's the booze there. So always check inside the cave walls. If you find a booze on the ground here, check inside the wall. And there's a cassette tape player. You can get one on the yacht as well. And there's 2 suitcases here. And rope. And an outfit too. There's 2 rope. And if you jump down in here, there's some sticks and stuff. If you spend more than 8 seconds in the water in a cave, you'll get cold. You've got a fair amount of leeway when it comes to cave water. You can't drink it though. And you just go back out. That's the entrance. We're going to go straight down here. And this is where you find one of Timmy's toy parts. Oh, there's 3 snacks there. It's the head. And skulls and stuff like that. Now I'll quickly go up here because it's not far to go. This is where I killed that cannibal, the first one. And the snacks were up there. This is where this goes down to. But I never come down this way. I might actually come down this way more often now because I know there's 3 snacks just here. It's not far to run to get them. But if we keep going, this is a bit dangerous because there's 3 cannibals in here. You can quite often sneak up on them if they're asleep. Oh, what the hell's happening? I got the one-hit kill thing on, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, that was funny. Okay. Now this area is fairly well defended with 3 cannibals here, but there's actually no decent items really. There's 1 cassette tape. If you come down here, there's absolutely nothing. Down in here, it's just this pretty lake thing. This looks a lot better than it used to. Maybe it's designed so you build down here. Ah, I just heard a cannibal. Don't know where he's from, because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cannibals in this cave. And a Virginia and lots of babies, but we'll get to them. Saving the hardest parts to last. The parts that you probably should avoid unless you're prepped. But yeah, this area, no items, just looks nice. Could build a neat cave base down here, but it would take so long to bring all the logs down here. Now going up here, I'll get to this place soon. Little climbing rope here. And you can go up here and there's some items of value. Booze and a cassette tape, I think, from memory. Always an outfit. So we've got booze, 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 a stick, another stick. I think there's a cassette tape here somewhere. Oh no, it's around the corner. But that's a good place to get some booze. Good for your upgrades and that. There's one of Timmy's pictures here. There's nothing down in there. Heading back out to where we climbed up this rope. We go along here. This little alleyway. Another spray can. And we go up here. There's a cassette tape there. Cassette tape 4. In my season 7, I actually heard a cannibal after killing those 3. Strange. Now it's time for this part here. This looks like it might lead to a secret hidey hole or some good loot. Yeah, it doesn't. At the bottom you find coins. So it's like a wishing well. I don't know why they did that. Maybe for a laugh. But yeah, I don't recommend wasting your time with this one. Also, don't go into cave water if you haven't got the rebreather. It's in cave 5. I'll do a video on that one as well. It's probably the easiest cave though, you don't really need help with it. So bright. So yeah, that's the end of this section. So sticks, stones, and a cassette tape and booze pretty much. Yeah, moving up. Take this frickin' rebreather off. We'll go up this way. And a lot of sticks there. Always good to take a stick bag into caves, because it allows you to carry 20 sticks, meaning you could build a temporary shelter because they cost 14 sticks. Alright, back to where we were, where that cannibal was. His body's disappeared, as it usually does. All those wooden barricades that I destroyed, they respawn every time you save and exit. Alright, time for the... This is the hardest part of the cave. It's not very rewarding. Alright, come down here, no items. You got this cave part here. This was added not that long ago, that little gap that I'm climbing through. I think it's to help improve performance of the game. Keep the areas separate. This is really dark down here. I'll show you where to go to before you should stop. When you see these dead babies, you've probably already gone too far. As you can see, there's the Virginia there. This is actually quite a difficult battle. Virginias are harder to kill than Armsies in my opinion, because they're a lot faster. Armsies hit harder, but these guys, you can't kill them with melee really. You can kill Armsies with melee. In my Season 7, one of the cave videos I did at the start of the season, I built a leaf pile trap, and then you light it as she's running towards you. When fighting enemies, they always run back to where they come from, so they won't follow you too far. If I go all the way up there, I do not think it will follow me. See how it keeps heading back? Hard fight. Use flares, chuck flares so you can see. And there's a lot of babies too. There's a Virginia going, so I've killed one baby. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 5. Oh, there was like 7. And it's creepy armor if you want it. What makes this fight hard too is that the dead babies here mix in with the live ones, so it'll be on your game. Laptops, small rocks, more small rocks. I think there's nothing in there. There's the exit. I'll get to that shortly. Soda in that one. But there's not much stuff down here at all. Don't think of caves as the hardest sections give the best loot. It's more the opposite, to be honest. Following it all the way up here. We've killed all the enemies in the cave are now dead, by the way. There's some stuff here. So I've got circuit boards, suitcase, 3 suitcases, and another cassette tape 2. There's chainsaw fuel there. These areas look like they can be blown up with bombs. This one can't. A good way to tell is if you've got a bomb, there'll be a little C placement button. I don't know if I mentioned this, but suitcases actually respawn in caves. The ones you open above land, like near the plane, once you open them up, the stuff doesn't respawn, they stay open. I think it's an incentive by the developers, so you go and search caves or go and raid them, etc. It's like, we put this feature in the game, please use it. I don't really blame people for not wanting to go in caves, to be honest. But yeah, there's barely anything here. And this is the exit. This is a very long rope. Entrance and exit. Don't ever use this entrance if you haven't killed the Virginia and the babies, because they'll mess you up. Coming down off this rope. I'll show you it. And here we are. Outside. This is the cave entrance here. See, there's this big open field. It's quite good for finding animals here, like rabbits and lizards and stuff. But yeah, this is the cave entrance I don't recommend using. Could you imagine a player first playing the game seeing this cave entrance and dropping down? I don't think they'd ever play the game again. But yeah, just to show you where this is, the lake is just here. And remember, follow that path and it will go into the easy entrance. And if you're wondering where this lake is, you go on the opposite side of the lake to where the village is, to here. If you head straight out, there's the yacht. Right there. And this is often a plane crash site here. You might spawn here. So there you go. There's cave 2. It's probably my favorite cave. Fairly easy to navigate. The hard areas don't have good loot in them. The easy areas do. And also, if you're coming by this area, if you're coming out here, make sure you pick up the pot that's here. Always good to have it. And that's one of the flintlock pistol parts. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Cheers.